Yeah, 1 week dry. All those people out there that said that I couldn't do it, I'll drink to that. Thursday. I love Thursdays. What are we looking at today? We're going to be looking at Ghost Energy Sour Watermelon Warheads. I bought everything that Walmart had. I think I originally purchased 6 different ones or 7 different ones, and when I went to go leave to come home, well, these were all sitting in a bag on the passenger seat of my truck. I found one of them half empty, so there was much disappointment. And I couldn't find the one that Jeremy was recommending, blah blah blah. But I found something close. We'll see how that goes. And speaking of Jeremy, god damn, is he going to be happy today? What showed up the same day? Crate Club and BattlBox. I don't know what it is, but there was something that they were waiting on for the Crate Club, which is why trust me when I say I prefer that they get separated by, I don't know, a couple of weeks. But let me tell you, there's 2 knives in the BattlBox, and the knife of the month is like one of the most badass ones. I don't follow the channel. Not that I care if I'm surprised or not. I don't. Anybody that wonders where'd Eric go, I don't really follow anything. I don't get notified of shit. Again, El Tenda and Mike has picked up, Gillian has picked up on his habit of notifying, and Cobra notifying me of new stuff so I can go check it out because, excuse me, WokeTube sucks. Well, right off the bat, I thought it was going to be the color of watermelon. I mean, not that it really matters. It kind of looks like Matt's urine after a binger. So, like always, because we're over here, and I don't think that Crate Club or BattlBox knows of me over here, so you get even more honesty than normal, but I always pride myself on. From what I've seen in both those boxes, yeah, if I had the money, or if I had the surplus money, I would pick up the BattlBox for sure, just because I think the knife is wicked. It's got the right kind of sheath, and I will be carrying it. Oh shit! I missed an opportunity. I should have worn the Smith & Wesson Performance Center, that piece of shit 1911 that I bought off of David, because the knife and the grips are fairly close to each other. So, okay, Warhead Sour. This was recommended by Stephen Bush, who I've seen one of his videos. I you know what? I just don't like to watch anybody's video if I can't watch it from start to finish. I just don't like being one of those guys. I wanna break the stupid statistic, like, oh, the average person watches like 37 seconds. Cheers, Steve, on your recommendation. And may or may not be flying enhanced. Unfortunately, that also means I'm going to have to talk to the map man and restock. This was actually a recommendation from Danielle. I trust. When Matt goes, oh man, it wasn't very powerful. I took 2, and Danielle looks at me and she goes, take a quarter. Oh, that's good. It's sweet. Some may say it's too sweet. Like saying her breasts are too big. Now, sour. I guess it has a sour. I mean, it doesn't have that sour. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I'd definitely get this one. I'd definitely get the Ghost Warhead sour watermelon again. Let's read a couple comments quickly. Clyde was saying first, and is first. Clyde then says Whiskey and Revolution for all. Just because it's easier to say. Phil, a.k.a. Cold-Hearted Bastard. I'm just going to say that once. So every time afterwards that I say Phil, that's who I'm talking about. He has 2 shots. God, you guys just don't try to help at all. Jolson says less cowbell. I can comply. Poco Loco says third, maybe. Yeah. Redneck says Duluth, man of mystery. Greetings, Captain. Thank you, sir. Poco, the name's Bond. Gold Bond. Oh, my God. I bet you she could draw her name in stainless steel with those nipples. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Poco says, sounds like California roads. What, does everywhere suck? See, our only excuse up here is thaw, freeze, destroy shit. Then you couple it with libtard Cuntosaurus mayor who feels that bike paths and tourists are more important. So kind of the tourist areas are definitely in better shape than out in front of most of our houses. Okay, I am going to start with the BattlBox just because I think it's the better of the two, even though it's in a smaller box. I'll fly past the no, again, you tell me. This is where I love the feedback. Some of you, like Mike, I appreciate. Some people would go, I read Mike's comments and he just seems like a dick. No, he tells me if he can get any use out of it, just like me. Like, I'll be honest and say, now there were some things in here, I am going to have to go through our stuff. Because, Chris, I was going, looks like a fair amount of nipples for the Boy Scouts. And Christine goes, wait a second, as much as I appreciate everything that Jay does for the Boy Scouts and the Boy Scouts, we need to make sure that some of our stuff, she goes, even though we don't camp, and it makes sense. If something were to happen and we were to bug out, okay, so I have all these MREs, but do I have any way to cook them? So I need to break all the shit down, because I don't even know what's... I got 2 big backpacks, and I don't have a freaking clue what's in them. My med kit, like, Wade is like, sometimes a more is not more. Well, yes, I need to try to get that. See, this was the bag that I put together that I thought would be good out at the shack, and especially when we drove to Maine. So it has everything from charging packs and solar charging abilities and that kind of stuff to med kits, and I had MREs in there for all of us, that kind of thing. So, okay. First thing, I didn't even see where the hell that even was. We have received these before, but man, sometimes you just can't have too many. There's those massive wet wipes. Shower on the go. This one is over 1.5 feet by over 2.5 feet, and the large is 1 foot by 2 foot. So I mean, you literally could shower with one of these. Stanley stuff, which is why Christine said we better go through our own stash to make sure that we can accommodate our own situation, and that makes sense. It's the Stanley all-in-one food jar. So you got the spork and cup and paperwork. Built for life. And then along with that is the 2-cup cook set. So there's a chance that depending on what I have in stash, might end up throwing this into our own kit. Ready-wise, strawberry granola crunch. It's a breakfast thing. Pour your hot water over it and enjoy. They say this is 2.5 servings. The Pod Fusion. It's a solar-powered dual USB charger and LED light. I will be interested in seeing, because I have a fairly big one charging set like this, and it was never able to even charge my Note 9 all the way before it went dead. So kind of useless. I like the ones that I have one that folds out, so it's a battery pack and solar panels. I believe that is actually in the bug out bag. So, geez, I just spit on this. Waterproof, shockproof, and dustproof. Now, this is where the fun starts. This Pro box is a knife. We're not even to the Pro Plus. It is the CRKT M16 4SS. So it looks like, basically what it looks like is it looks like they took the one that Gunwild gave me, the M16, and they just didn't put scales on it. The steel is, looks like it might be a tad thicker on this guy. Same thing, Tanto style. Kind of a small clip, and it does, what I do like about this one is it doesn't have any stupid California bullshit extra locks on it. It's set up right now is tipped down, and I'm assuming that the rest of these holes are all threaded, because I will be moving the tip so it's tip up, so when I pull it out of my pants, I get my hands on it right away and deploy it. My knives too. So remember when I said I don't like the knives that they just put something on one side and the other side is naked? Well, this is kind of naked on both sides. I don't know. It's nice. I definitely, it's not on my list to give away or anything like that. But I have to say I still like the one that Gunwild gave me better, even with the stupid California lock thing. It's also got the bigger dog ears, so when you carry it in your pocket, as it deploys out of your pocket, it's, I don't know, I just laugh. Oh, you can't have this kind of knife because it deploys too fast. Oh, faster than, this is just what you get when it looks like a fixed blade, because that's what it turns into as soon as you yank it out of your pants. So the Pro, not even yellow, not even the Pro Plus, just the Pro. This is a company, I believe I have given away one of the knives that I have received from, this is Wilmanson, And this is the Bird Dog 440C stainless fixed blade. And this thing is sexy as hell. What do we got here? Gift card. $20 gift card. This is a gift card worth $20 of badassery at BattlBox. There's no expiration date. Gift card cannot be used for subscriptions. Use the code below at checkout. $20. Okay. Sorry, squirreled. First of all, it has a little mini Williamson. Nice, heavy leather sheath. Like I said, it's close. It's not exact, but it's very close to the grips on the Smith & Wesson. Backbone. It's not the beefiest of all the knives, but it still has a pretty good heft to it. If you're going to use it for a fire starter, they kind of rounded the edges on it, so I don't really like that anyway. I just like fuck up my knives. I'll just if I'm gonna have something for a that thing, I will I have the kit that actually has the scraper with it instead of having to use your knife. But that it's wood, I believe. I didn't even read the stats on it. Oh no, combination of G10 and fixturing done on it. Wow, for G10, man, that looks just like wood. I just think this thing is sharp as hell. Kind of a stone washed sort of look to it. The Bird Dog, and I like that texturing. It gives you a really positive feel on it. I like this. These are the kind of fixed blades that I find very exciting when you accompany this Williamson. They've impressed me with every knife I have received from them. So that is the BattlBox. Two nice knives this month. So, what do you think of that? Gunwild says, "What is up, my bitches?" Gunwild. Hector, Bond, Dick Nozzle, Bond. It's not funny. It's not funny, motherfucker. Tom. Yo, Captain. I was just talking about coming up to see you tonight with my wife. She was saying how she would like to see a Great Lake someday. Even her son has been to Duluth. Ms. Tomcat has never been out of Kansas much. On our honeymoon night, we took her to Dodge City, and the next day showed her the cattle pens. I'm going to show her Mississippi River and the Arch at St. Louis next month. Of course, I will be stopping to see Redneck. As for the potholes, our roads suck here, and the drivers are even worse. I hope that your part of Minnesota, they drive better than the people in Wisconsin, who are about the worst in the world. Depends. Tom, what the fuck? I got busy around here and you quit drinking? I am taking a medical leave of absence. Absence, not absent. Still got some of that. It'd probably go good in this. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure in a month or so. Hector. I'm sure in a month or so we'll, start squeezing some brewery views, beer back in. I'm just, just not gonna, go full. Not gonna go full miles. Tom says, Glenn Morgie. I think I have the one that I think that was the one, the mixing one. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's, excuse me. Oh, my bad. Excuse me. Tom, this is the one that I have. It says made for mixing. I got some ginger ale and some Sprite. I never did make a mixed drink with it. I mean, I didn't think it was bad just as a shot. Smile Money says flat cream soda. I guess that fancy stopper wasn't up to the task. Hector says the only thing I have to drink carbonated is cola. Everything else I shake to excuse me. He shakes the bubbles out. Smile Money says back to them, they work so hard to make it bubbly. And he says, give your Abby, I'll send you all the bubbles. And then Smile Money says back, I try to be polite, and it goes down a path of making it weird. And then Hector laughs. Redneck says, night, Captain. Night, Redneck. Multi-Gunman says, whiskey and 357 Magnums. And Hector says, coffee and 500 Magnums. Well, the biggest badass I could possibly bring to the party is a 454 Casull. And like I've said, I wouldn't ever turn a 500 Magnum down, but I'd rather have the 460 first. And then there's some weird shit in there like the Eagle chambered in 4570. I just, at a bare minimum, I just really want to shoot that revolver. Okay, Crate Club. What does that look like this month? Well, there's some pretty cool shit in here too. Now they jump all over the place. Their car doesn't necessarily mean cheapest and most expensive. They just kind of bounce all over the place. So, well, we'll just, there is a Titan Stormproof match kit. Now, is this as good as the Zippo? I argue that it may not be. But I do like the, I mean, I haven't taken it out and opened it up or anything, but longest burning, windproof and waterproof match. Next, going down the list, is the SOG Tomahawk. Now, I have to say that I have little to no use for one of these unless the world turns upside down. And then I'll be the first to prove that taking all of the guns can't stop bad shit from happening. It's cool. I'm guessing, at a bare minimum, Mike will like this. Then, another CRKT. Let's open it with a CRKT. Oh, forgot about the California lock. This is the M2114 SFG. Oh, and it has the stupid California lock. Looks an awful lot like the M16, but it's got to be better because it's the M21. It's got the big flippers, drop point with that big nasty. Now this serration, this was on a knife. I believe one of Jay's boys has that knife, and I said, I am never going to get rid of this. And I decided to throw it in because I thought they wouldn't pick this. They picked it. It was a fixed blade that had a row of these, and this thing, there's like a video out there of a guy making it through one of those big ropes, not all in one swing, but it is a pretty fast cutting serrated blade. Again, it looks like the M16. It has the G10 and then the stupid lock that doesn't let you release it until you've yanked back on the lever. Nice little positive. Now, see, without throwing it. Oh, sorry. The deployment wings caught my finger. So that's badass. I will declare badassery, full badassery on this. Next item up for your viewing pleasure is the Chrome Universal Molded Cleaning Kit. 50 plus pieces. And shotguns, handguns, and rifles. Looks like it's from Allen. And it looks something like that. Oh, carry handle. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can always use cleaning supplies. What the quality is like, I'll know when I open the box. And the last item is the Barska 10 to 30 by 50 Gladiator. Glad he ate her. Sorry. Binoculars. Something else that will probably be going to the Boy Scouts. Again, I want to say I had one of these before, and I don't know. Wade, you're probably right. I probably give away too much shit. But I also listen to Justin and that whole, if you're not going to use it, put it down the road so it's not sitting on a shelf. And you know, there's some guys, and one of them in particular, I cannot remember the name of his channel. He had like 37 subs when he subscribed to my channel, and then the next time I checked out his channel, he was like double. last time I checked, which was about 4 or 5 years ago, he was double what the Ebomi channel is at right now. But then again, the Ebomi channel hasn't picked up, you know, if I pick up 100 new subscribers, they take away 500. So it's just, which is why I'd rather show you guys this kind of shit. I'm not getting any credit for it because they don't know I exist over here. Mainly because I don't know how some companies would react, knowing that I say fuck a lot. There was a person that left a comment at Pete's about how I'm unsubbing you, Pete, because of having pornography, and I'm just like, yeah, I left him a comment. You do know that it's my channel, and Pete's just playing the video, right? Probably not, because you're an idiot. Victor, by the way, forgot to mention that Schmuck shooting himself in the leg, upholstering is so old, but forever tattooed on my brain, laugh out loud. So who were you talking about in this one? Seeing some guy being deleted. And then he says A1 through J10, laugh out loud. I didn't think you noticed you had no swimsuit models with you again today. Well, I'll say A1 is a miss. And if you want, seems how you're just being a funny guy, J10 is a miss. The in-betweens, I am not giving you credit for that. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Multigunman says, when you were talking about liberal Democrat states and cities, you could have very easily been talking about Canada. It's the same up here, only worse. It's embarrassing and a disgrace. Hector sub-comment, Canada is beautiful, though. I've been all over it and lived in Strathmore, Alberta, for a bit. Yeah, it is. It's terrible. You guys have basically lost all of your rights to firearms. When people try to peacefully protest, your government seized their bank accounts, and see, it's kind of an example of what would probably go down here. We are being squeezed and squeezed and squeezed to the point where right now I don't care what the outcome is. If people like me and you could own A10 Warthogs and just send a small message, I would be all for it. Because at what point? What really has to happen? Because at the path that we're on, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse, and nobody will do anything. Until the enemy, until evil has been totally annihilated, we will continue to see. Canada is a great example of how the people tried to use their voice. And the corruption in the Trudeau government, what a fucking cunt that piece of shit is. If anybody deserved room temperature, that motherfucker and everybody that supports him definitely could go on that big cruise in the sky. Phil, 2 more thumbs up and more alcohol. Then he says, intro babe and first brew babe. 3 thumbs up. Salty Shellback, you can have your cake and naked too. Sub-comment from Tertisius. Betty Crocker makes the best naked cinnamon swirl coffee cakes. And Sharky says, I love my cake naked. Mike says 39 minutes and 40 seconds. Love that picture. Let us, like salad, take a look. Oh yeah. There was more pictures of her added just today, Mike. Then Mike says, the main problem, Eric, is no matter where you live or move to, you will find stupid people. Some places have more than others. And what is worse about it is it's getting worse day by day. Smile Money sub comment, yes, but they are not neighbors. Laugh out loud. Wait, we're talking about Miles and Matt. And then Mike says, true, but all over the country is what I'm talking about. Is what I'm talking about. She could fall from that building. If she landed on her titty, she'd end up back where she's standing right now. Then Phil says, outro babe is 3 thumbs up. Didn't Scourge care for a Butta beer potta? You know, Didn't Scourge, sometimes I wonder. Right or wrong, this is probably the longest I've ever been drinking an energy drink. Normally, they are gone. J-Dog is here at work. J-Dog. Hector? Okay, last comment from me on this upload. Hi, just wanted to say that. Laugh out loud. J-Dog, the monoblock clips are awesome. Yes, they are. Here's an example. There's no belt, there's no nothing, and I did not push away on the holster to retrieve said firearm. Now, maybe a little bit more difficult. No? I had to carry you guys around with me every time I deploy a firearm out of a holster when it has lights on it. J-Dog, my bike will probably get collector's plates. J-Dog, I keep forgetting to ask. It sounds like a done deal on you getting the Harley, which means riding buddy. It's going to be as soon as we get bikes out on the road. Now, I will say I'll probably wait a little longer than normal. I really kind of like to see that the street sweeper has removed the piles of runoff, and the fact that our illustrious mayor is afraid of offending somebody. So when the conditions get really bad, and we have a lot of steep hills, most of the time she doesn't use salt. So the roads are, I guess that's a plus for situations like my truck, because I have ever-expanding wheel wells in the back anyway. Yeah, that sometimes, you come into a corner and see that it's completely covered in debris from the winter. That's a dangerous thing, depending on the amount of horsepower going to your rear tire. But J-Dog, I have a Kydex inside the waistband for the LC357. Nice. Like I said, I wouldn't mind having a Kydex holster for the 454 Casull, but if it was something where you could possibly, I don't know if there's even such a way, because that chest rig really isn't like you could take a regular holster and just convert it without. Maybe you could dual purpose it. I don't know. I don't make holsters for a living. J-Dog can confirm the tap water is not good. Steven, I used Chorus gun belt for years. Will never go back. On my second one and use it every day. even if I don't carry. Or is that the core? Is that the one we were talking about yesterday? I don't know. Someone send me a link. Obviously, I need to give one of these a try. Steven, 9 minutes, 36 seconds. So the guy who posted the video and trying to get people to troll Christine is in fact dead now? No. Karma hated him, laugh out loud. Glad he's gone, if so. No, as far as I know, he's still alive. Steven says the Sharky, nobody fucks with Christine, centered myself, so all ages can understand this. Sharky's comment is gone. I don't know what Sharky wrote in there. No, as far as I mean, I haven't gone to check because I have no interest in this fuck. But hopefully he is dead. As far as I know, he from the search, when there was a moment that there was a road trip planned, he lives in Texas, but as far I haven't gone. I have no idea. I hope he's dead, but no, as far as I know, he's not. McLean, hey guys, don't worry, my sack is okay. Sore, but okay. Not that anybody cares. Bunch of savages. McLean, Eric. If I don't see Matt on tomorrow's review, I will take you back to court for full custody. Wade then says to him, you're a glutton for punishment, my brother. And then McLean says, Wade, you ever loved something so hard that all good senses left you? Have you ever had a feeling of total surrender to love so strong and pure it shook you to the marrow of the bones? Such a love I speak of is the love that I have for that dodo bird. Stephen, just check random convenience stores for ghosts. The strawberry bubblicious is pretty good. I will have to go and search. One Sky! Ah, yes, the perks of getting old. You can have all the candy, fruit juices, refined carbs, and alcohol you want if you just can't, but you just can't swallow. That's very disappointing. Thanks for cheering me up, One Sky. Wade, just curious, how many terabytes of brew babes do you have? Sharky says yes. Well, just down here, hang on a second. I unfortunately believe I need to bounce them for a second. Where did that even go? Okay, so it's that folder right now is 464 megabytes, 3,066 files. I can confirm that is correct on the files. And I hate to say it, but these girls down here are not backed up. This computer does have 2 hard drives in it. This is something I should probably consider. We can do this at a, let me see, local. See how much space is available on my backup down here. 411 gigabytes are open on my backup drive down here. That's the original drive that was in this computer, and then computer buddy Dan put in a 500 megabyte solid state And yeah, I better clone the ladies. Wade, I'll be glad to do a Locked and Loaded show with you. Just be warned, I speak my mind totally unfiltered. Or PC. We have that new 5G fiber optic internet now, so no worries. Can't do it this week. We're getting another fur baby Friday. I love our Boston Terrier, Rosie. We're getting her a little sister, Posey. Wade, why don't we plan then, not tomorrow, but next Friday? Question mark? Damn. You know, you stick it in, you lean over, and you say, "You're the ugliest bitch I've ever done," and then you try to stay in for 8 seconds. Right, Cold-Hearted? Probably more your style right there. Cheap old gun guy. Words to live by. If I'm here, I'm here. And if I'm not, I'm not. And here's another word to live by. Fuck Joe Biden.
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
EMT, call in the potholes and start spray painting around them with blaze orange each time you report one. Make it known to the public what the blaze orange paint is for. Matt hits a pothole that you marked dollars. It was reported. It's painted. Well, we'll just pick up a beater, and then I will go call in and blaze orange the potholes, and then Matt can drive around and destroy the beater car. EMT, to rule out Pearl Harbor, Delta 6 and... D6 is a miss. Oh, I see what you're doing. In search of all spots that have 3 openings. Pro level shit right there. And then he says, "Oh, I just love the way this sounds."
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Mr. 27 says 59th Soda Bomi viewer. Compare that to the piece of shit that is disgracing a national place like the White House right now. Someone said to me, "You have the First Lady in the lineup? Look at that. She is a beautiful woman. And obviously, she had the picture taken, fuckstick. Wasn't like I snuck in and did it." Mr. 27, I don't get why people go trolling and try to tear people down. Good riddance to that guy. He's not dead. Did I say he was dead? I said I wanted to see him dead. Hope he is. I don't know. Somebody knows, let me know. Because I will mourn not. Sharky, cheers all. Blonde AK on deck. AK won over the first brew bay, but only because that AK won't try to get my house. Then Sharky says, "No need to cut the paper on the bottle. Grosch Beer over here have been using those bottles for as long as I can remember, which is a while. They go pop properly."
Will you read this and tell me what this means to you?
Verified first background application.
Yeah, that's for the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
Attaches a copy of your consumer report as requested. Also attached is a summary of the rights. Verified first contract St. Louis County.
What does this mean?
Minnesota to comply consumer report connection with your application. If you have questions, require explanation. What?
Are they just telling me, are they validating that they got the information and here's what they found and here's the copy attached and here's the appeal if you need to?
Yeah, I guess. Verified first contact.
Okay.
If you have any questions, require explanation, or feel your report is incomplete or inaccurate,
You contact blah 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 blah.
Wish to
blah, blah,
dispute.
blah, blah. Dispute da 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 da.
unless I'm missing something, I don't see anything negative about that, unless you
Alright.
look at the report and it says you're a baby murderer.
Well, it didn't say that. I just wanted to make sure that that's what it was.
Do they give you a start date yet?
No.
Because they're waiting to find out if you're...
I don't know how extensive a background check that they do. I mean, that just said the first round. Like, how many rounds are there? 5? 10?
It's like the military. Check, fail, check it again, check, check it again, check, fail, check it again, check, fail, check it again, check, pass. Oh, it's good.
I don't know.
Want to try this?
No. I already had my energy drink today.
Sour watermelon.
No, I don't want anything sour. What's in this?
Dead baby harp seals and dolphin. Because I'm telling you, you have not had a so much.
Carbonated water, citric acid, natural and artificial flavors. What else does that say? Natural caffeine from coffee beans. And there's some stuff that I can't even pronounce that they put in here. That's not all natural.
Didn't say it was. I just was told to try it. I was going for sour. Stephen Bush recommended it. You don't piss off Steve. He'll smoke up a big hog leg, get in his car, and come up here and kick your ass.
Well, we haven't seen him for years.
Steve, explain. Just come on up tomorrow. We'll do a brew review before Locked and Loaded.
Sure.
Hopefully, got to get confirmation, not tomorrow, but next Friday, my special guest is going to be Wade.
What? How come he's coming on your show?
Because I asked him to.
For what? What are you going to talk about?
Whatever he wants.
Oh.
Unfiltered, because Wade does not have an edit button.
We know this.
Nor does he believe in PC. Maybe we'll talk about society as it is right now. We'll talk about millennials.
It's not just the millennials, it's the generations that come after them.
What's after millennial?
Gen Z.
Is that a kind way of saying useless fucks?
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's how you want to view it.
I'm almost done here, and then I'll come make some Philly cheesesteaks.
Okay, well, I don't have no slippers on and the floor's kind of cold. But, you know, I'm kind of warm right now.
Well, you gotta be like Matt, well, mostly Miles. Matt just wears a jacket if he's got a problem. Miles wants to redo the heating system so I can plumb in a radiator down here. If I'm bothered, I have a heater.
Wow. Why don't you just buy me a whole new frickin' house? One that's brand spanking new with all the latest, greatest heating components and cooling components and 5 bedrooms and 4.5 baths and
A walk-in safe.
a walk-in safe and an entertainment room, and make sure that there's a popcorn stand in the entertainment room because I want to have popcorn while I'm watching movies. The princess has spoken. Oh, let's get real.
Sharky,
What part of that is not going to happen?
over here in Holland,
All of it.
potholes or crap roads like over in California just aren't a thing. I guess our roads just rock. Local municipalities take care of them. So does our state and federal levels. It's not that hard if taxes are used for the community.
Yeah, well, good luck with that because over here we have this thing called corruption, where people put shit in their own pocket instead of where it's supposed to be allocated to. Don't even get me started. Potholes. Okay, I'm going now.
So all of those Patreon videos that we've been doing,
Oh, look at that bathing suit. That's really cute. It's old Coog. Woohoo!
It'd look better off of her. Who can it be texting on my phone?
All those Patreon videos, I'm waiting for you.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Oh great, I better hurry up. Sam says she's trying to call, but my phone's not even ringing. And wants to know if it's me or her. Shut up. Okay.
What does she need? Does she want chili?
I don't know. Sharky 3055, you had 2 Pete's showing up and you didn't even know. I just had those 2 mountains showing up and I don't know why either, but I do know those win. I'm assuming you're talking about those mountains. Those are quite nice. Sharky, Juliet 4 is a miss. Sharky, SHOOOO, damn fine outro, babe. And Gunwild, congratulations on 1 week of sobriety. Did you get a coin like they hand out in AA? No. Nice eyes. Okay. I like this. The Ghost Warhead sour watermelon. I definitely get it again. Other than that, cheers, and we will see you going out hard. I mean, strong. We will see you tomorrow before Locked and just wow.